Hello, I'm Joe Crisara from ContractorSelling.com and welcome to Joe TV, the place you go to change your thinking and grow your sales. Now you know your product, you watch the numbers like a hawk, and you do your best to hire the right kind of people into your organization. And yet there's one mistake you might be making that holds your team back and keeps them from being as productive and as effective as they can be. And that one thing is that you're managing and not coaching. Most people in leadership positions manage first. While managing is necessary, management alone won't create a great team. In fact, management alone might actually hurt your team. Generating numbers, wondering why your people aren't performing, having endless meetings with coworkers, or complaining to your team about their performance are all activities that mediocre or losing managers do on a daily basis. Enabling the routine and the status quo without challenging your people by creating new possibilities is simply malpractice. Your team needs a great coach first and a manager second. To understand why coaching should be your first priority, you need to have a firm grip on the difference between coaching and managing. One of the best explanations I've ever seen came from Brian Tracy. He said, "Management is transactional, while leadership is transformational." And that's really what a great coach is, a transformational leader, someone who makes changes happen to disrupt the failing or mediocre team. Transactional management starts with fixation on statistics, things like billable hour ratios, closing rates, average invoices, total revenue, and creating and even more reports to dig deeper. It's an obsession with things that have happened in the past. Coaching, on the other hand, is transformational in that it focuses on changing things and creating new assignments to improve those statistics. Think about when you go to a ball game or a sporting event. Do the coaches and players spend more time looking at the scoreboard or focusing on what improvements they'll need to make right now? Great coaches spend 10% of their time thinking about the past and 90% of their time focusing and doing something now to influence the future. They're creating team activities, training, and individual assignments that are needed for each member of the team to improve. In essence, more time is spent doing and a fraction of the time is spent thinking. Now, as a result, coaches frequently spend time with each member of the team and provide them with new ideas, skills, tools, and assignments they'll need to develop and grow as a professional. Coaching changes the results while management only examines them. According to Salesforce.com, teams who use performance coaching have 161% more wins than teams who don't. Sounds pretty great, huh? How do you start by shifting your focus from being a manager into a coach so your team and your business can enjoy that kind of success? All coaches must sincerely and deeply believe in three things. Belief number one, all top-notch coaches believe that great things are possible. Not pretty good things, not average things, but great things. They're not afraid to get a big, hairy, audacious goal. In fact, they live for the challenge. And while anyone can set a big, significant goal, coaches really believe, in the shadow of a doubt, that their team can achieve them. They have confidence, unwavering faith, and total commitment to reach that goal. Belief number two, a great coach must believe in their people. What would it feel like if you had total faith in everyone on your team? What if you could be 100% certain that every single one of your team members had the skills, attitude, and motivation to achieve any goal you put in front of them? Great coaches create that scenario. They put the right people in place, then train, coach, and hold them accountable to the system the coach has installed. Great coaches make an effort to catch people doing something right and then build up from there on the minor victories, which increases their self-esteem and confidence. A real coach knows that humiliation and embarrassment never work to build a strong team. Belief number three, a great coach must believe in themselves. It's hard to instill confidence in others if you don't believe in your ability to lead them to victory. Great coaches continually work on improving themselves. They believe in continual learning, they ask for feedback, and they sharpen their own skills every chance they get. Great coaches find their own coaches to help them become the very best they can be. An effective performance coach sets the example and the standard for the team. They display a positive, supportive, can-do attitude. Remember, coaching is not giving advice or being the expert. It's not telling people what to do or showing them how to do it or even doing it for them. Coaching is listening to the words, tone, the body language, and to what's not being said, showing people the possibilities to make a change, allowing them to choose and think about how they can improve. Your team will work for a manager. They'll follow rules and procedures, put in their time, and move things from one pile to the next. On the other hand, a team will walk through fire for a great coach who believes in them and their ability to adapt and overcome. They achieve more because you're teaching them how to solve their own problems rather than doing it for them. Giving your team assignments to work on shows that you believe in them and that you haven't given up. The choice is yours. Would you rather manage a bunch of workers who only do what they're told? Or would you rather coach a motivated team that think and achieve on their own? True championship caliber teams come from champion caliber coaches.